Hello, luminous beings, being luminous. Here's my little rant. I, being the perfectionist creative that I am, my Virgo sun and such, I have been struggling to post something for like 2 months because I really wanted to be presentable. I really wanted to connect with people authentically, and because of my autism and ADHD, I overpromise and have underdelivered far too often to count. I mean, I have lived for magical thinking that, that beautiful thinking that if I just think it and will it, it will happen. Now, don't get me wrong. My life is like a living proof of the law of attraction, law of manifestation, how you recalibrate your inner world, both mind and heart working together will align you to making the right choices in what appears to be magical opportunities. The fact that I didn't hit a tendon and that I only had to have stitches from the electric hedge trimmer yesterday, and I'm here talking to you after having nearly passed out, and it's because I was loved by my kids and my fiance and the paramedics that showed up. I mean, everybody handled everything really well, and that kept me at peace. So again, here's just a ramble, a rant, a way to go, gosh darn it. One of these days, I'll find a way to be more consistent and be inspired to go, I want to record this, but I don't want to just give you the raw me. It's really almost too intimate. It's almost too much to just be like, hey, this is me. How you doing? I personally want to make it almost like a ritual. Give you a little opening, the meat of it, and a little closing, just so that I don't stay sticky with you. I found as being a codependent, one thing that was always hard was not only overthinking how someone might interpret me, but to deal with the fact that they might not care, which is great. Rejection, sensitivity, dysphoria. I have been working so well on building a desensitization around that. I'm excited. I'm also rambling because the key is I wanted to give you guys so much. And it doesn't even matter. I mean, blessed be, there's so many beautiful people on the internet right now, so many diverse beings around this world who are showing the truth in so many different ways, inspiring other people to be more of themselves. I have benefited that so much, and I'm so grateful. So I want to be consistent and authentic and creative and make it feel like, well, you know what? It's not that hard to live this life. Even though it's felt impossible, and only until recently it was an active choice to have to choose to live for me. I am now in that frequency of living from gratitude, because gratitude is how I got here. And it is hard to be grateful for everything. That's the point. Everything does have a challenge, and things are paradoxes, and it's all so complex. And yet there are ways to find peace. There's way to find calm nervous systems. There's ways to find patterns and focuses and simplifications, and ways to be compassionate with ourselves for how messy everything is. And just getting it to pause long enough to feel okay, that's where I started. I built that little pause into a much bigger pause, into a lifestyle where a good 25% of my day, at least, is focused on calming my mind and calming my body. The rest of the day is focused on trying to build new ways while healing what consequences of like the abundance of stuff I have that I need to declutter that is not on camera. All of this is going on right now. How do I have the opportunity to be simplified for myself, to say, I'm good, and yet I have this abundance of creativity I want to share? How do I streamline that waterfall of abundant emotion and ideas and things? Because right now I'm holding a microphone that wasn't expensive, on a camera. It's my phone. There's so much tech. It's so easy and so overwhelming. And we leapt so fast as humanity. It feels like, to me, that we lost that kind of soul. Like, why did we get all this stuff? What were we doing all this for? And And I'm excited because I really do believe right now we're finding, we, the collective humanity, at some level is really anchoring in the idea that, well, our choices have consequences. And if we want to see something change, we can't just wish it to change. We do have to take some action. We don't have to force and think and be guilted and shamed. No, we get to act from the heart. We get to go, I feel good about that cause. I feel good about that. And it makes me feel empowered. I will contribute my energy to that. And that's what's exciting. I see so many more examples. It really does give me more peace and faith in humanity. So I just had so much to share, and I could probably go for a few hours on talking, but it's going to be everywhere all at once, and it's going to be not any way to put an SEO around it or to streamline it or have the right hashtags, and that's okay. I'm excited. I'm finally stable, sane, and happy. I have built up my mental practices, my emotional practices, my emotional regulation practices with someone who proved to be so safe in some ways and repeating narcissistic and codependent toxic traits in another, just like I have. But we both healed together because we checked each other. We called each other out on each other's stuff. And we were both dedicated to learning. And that kind of companionship, that kind of, I don't know, in the trauma trenches of life, someone who's a comrade, that's priceless. And that's what I'm continuing to foster, not only within myself to be my own best friend, but what does that look like on the outside of me? And that's with my fiance and hopefully more people that I get a chance to meet through this platform and the other platforms that I want to play with. I think I'm finally ready to be in the world. And if not, well, golly, I'm just going to keep trying. And I hope you'll join me. And if not, I wish you well, and I wish you away and having the best clarity for the day. Everybody deserves a chance to be where they're wanted and where they want to be. And that's what I hope my channel provides people, where they know they are wanted, at least by me. So once again, thank you, my Illuminous Beings, for taking illuminated ideas and turn them into luminous integration, understanding from the inside that you're absolute worth, all you deserve. And yes, there are examples of people who've made it through. I wish the best for you. Thank you.